Welcome to After Hours with Dr. Sigaloff, where he can share ideas and thoughts with you. He gets to the heart of the issue so that you can find the truth. The views and opinions expressed are his and do not represent the U.S. Army, DoD, nor the U.S. government. Dr. Sigaloff was either off duty or on approved leave, and Dr. Sigaloff was not in uniform at the time of recording. Now, to Dr. Sigaloff.
Hey, thank you for showing up today. This is going to be a quick video. I'm kind of down here in the corner if you haven't seen me yet. Be like that guy up there, dressed nice, full armor of God. So we're going to be going over the HIPAA rights. So that's the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996. These are your rights, and you must know your rights. You have the right to not have your information looked at by anyone other than a physician that has an established relationship with you or a need-to-know. Let's say you're in a emergency room situation and you need to be treated. They need to be able to look at your chart. That's obvious, right? But what you do not need is you don't need some doctor across town you've never met who you don't have a relationship with to start looking at your chart either. You don't need that. Nobody needs that. And so what I'm going to do is help educate you in a way that you can take action if you feel like there's been a doctor that has no business being in your chart to go and take appropriate action, so that hopefully that physician learns, because they should already know that they shouldn't be in your chart if they don't have a legitimate reason to be in your chart. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing here is what I've got running on this screen is the same one that I have running on that screen over there. And you just go to the HHS website that I've put in for you. Question 1, you click the one that I just showed you. On question 2, you're going to click this answer. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and click this one on question number 3. Again, these screens are both the same. This one's just closer so you can see it better. Question number 4, this complaint is about a healthcare provider. And this one, question number 5, not really sure. That's probably the best answer that I could figure out. And then question number 6, this complaint is about something else. Go ahead and click that and then hit next. And then this will take you to another place, and it's the complaint portal. Then you want to go ahead and click on this one. It says, file a health information privacy complaint. And then you just go ahead and fill in your information here, just like you would anywhere else. It's all your demographics. And then you put in the information about the place that you're going to be doing the complaint on. And then here you can see I've put in some information. I've redacted some of it, but you can also, you could probably figure out where that complaint is being placed by the information that's able to be seen. All right, so this next part, I'm going to go ahead and read it for you. It says, there is no established patient-physician relationship with Dr. So-and-so, and I also placed his state licensure number in there. Has no legitimate reason to enter into my medical record. He is working at a location that is so many miles away from me. I have never asked for a consult to get this physician's opinion. I have never been directed to establish a patient-physician relationship for purposes of employment. I have intentions to never establish a patient-physician relationship with a physician that would look at my medical information without legitimate cause. And I have never had any communication with this physician. In fact, this physician lives and works X amount of miles away from where I live. All that just to show that this guy has no reason to be in my chart. And remember, there's 2 doctors that went into my chart that should not have. Again, just more demographic information here. Just go ahead and fill that out as you should. One was a colonel. One was a 2-star general. Doesn't matter what rank you are. You do not have the right to look into my medical record unless you have a legitimate reason. And don't forget to hit agree. It's really important. And there'll be a couple more things that are really important that you definitely need to hit to complete this. And you have not completed this until you see it says that there's a receipt number at the top. But it's important that we remind these physicians that they still fall under the law. They can't do whatever they want. They can't go and make a decision about me or about you without our permission, without establishing a patient-physician relationship as required, or having some other legitimate reason. Another legitimate reason is, let's say you're in the emergency room and you need care now, but you're not able to give permission. There's this implied consent that if it's an emergency. But that's not what's going on here. They went into my medical record, and as I'm sure they've gone into your medical record as well. If you have not established a relationship with these people, they have no business being in your medical record. Remind them to not be in your medical record, because what they're doing is, if they've gone in there without your consent, without your knowledge, with no established relationship and no legitimate reason, they have broken the law. And so what I want you to do is go ahead and remind them how the law works. Go ahead and put those complaints in, and that way we can all make courage more contagious than fear. Now, please look up on Rumble, look up on YouTube, Instagram, like, share, leave a comment, listen to my podcast. Thank you very much for your time. If there's any other way I can help you, just send me an email. Email links down in the show notes below.